Goodness me, there is a huge list. We could either do that alphabetically or categorically, but some of the really big issues is that just the sheer speed of technology adoption and the compliance gaps that almost automatically come with that. So compliance officers not only need to make sure they are keeping pace with the technology that's been adopted within their firm, but also they need to make sure they've got the compliance or compliant solutions to make sure they can use that technology compliantly. And that's, to be frank, no simple challenge when it's moving fast, but it's not an optional extra. We have some really very clever solutions, and they are solutions that enable and empower compliance. And it's very much focused on unified communications platforms, so that's Zoom, Teams, RingCentral, that sort of thing. And what we do is enable the regulatory compliance around it. And the key part about that means you can switch on the features and functionality, because rather too many firms, things are being switched off. So you've got Zoom, you've switched off chat in the middle. Problem with that is the unintended consequences. Where are they then chatting? Is that a monitored channel? Do you know what's happening? Do you know where it's happening? So our solution enables compliance to be upfront with all of that and on the front foot, added to which you get the best return on investment for those investments in the platform. I think it is being perhaps sometimes slow to adopt technological solutions. If you've got technology in the front office and it's zooming away, you absolutely have to match that with technology in the middle and back office. That just has to be done nowadays. And to come back to what I was talking about before, it's unintended consequences. Understand the consequences of all the decisions you are making. If you have turned off chat, unintended consequences. Understand where your gaps are, understand where your line of sight is, and then you'll be on a much more positive footing with all of this. You really do need to know what is happening where. And I know that's very easy for me to say, but if you've got that, you can then put the solutions in place to evidence compliance. Show the regulator, show your board you've done the right things in the right way. I think there's a number of ways. First of all, pinch points. Where are you finding it really difficult to get line of sight to what's going on? If you still have any kind of manual workarounds, I would make those an absolute priority. I mean, the sheer volumes we are now talking about in terms of communications, messaging, just data flow, it's impossible for compliance to do that manually now. You have to automate. So look at your pinch points. The other thing is, if you've got legacy systems, and let's be frank, an awful lot of people have legacy IT, how does that now fit together? Do you need to really think about upgrading, simplifying, streamlining, so that you get the best value out of the solution you're putting on top? You know, it's the old adage, but garbage in, garbage out. If you can make it clear and simple what you're looking for and where you're looking for it, whether that's a legacy solution or whatever, you're in a much better state. Do you know what? It's been fun. It really has. And do you know, it's lovely to meet people in person again rather than just everything being virtual. And I was fortunate enough to sit on a panel with both of the UK regulators and another vendor and a lady from BNP. And fascinating conversation. My only criticism, and it really is a very small criticism, we could have taken twice the time. We had so many questions and people were still putting their hands up as we were going out the door. Fascinating conversation, lots going on. Yeah, thank you.